you don't need the water to get underneath the skin. So you literally just drop them in the water for 10 seconds, blow them out, put them in the ice bath, and then peel them. And then do another batch. And then do 6 at a time. It should take you less than half an hour. I swapped everything back again, so everything should be okay. You don't have any dot frames today. Everything on that. I hate the step ladder because my feet don't fit on it. And if I'm standing on my toes, then the front of my feet get hurt. If I'm standing on the back of my feet start hurting, and then I can't really stand on the front. When I got up from lunch, it was hard for me to get up. I didn't have any asthma with me either, so I couldn't do anything about it.
The one day you don't pack them.
The one day I don't pack it. Hello, one person. How are you today? I'm waiting for the water to boil so I can get my peaches. Peaches and cream. And then what? Peaches and cream? I don't know what's in it. What are the sliced peaches? These are the simple syrup, right? That's all that is.
Yeah.
What do I do? Do the sliced peaches? Yeah. Well, wouldn't you want the skin out of it? Or you strain it. Tell me what you want to do. Okay. I've had peach jam before, but I'm pretty sure you can put it in it. I don't know. Hey, Magic Cookie, how are you today? I am working on getting the peaches done today before Caitlin starts streaming. I figured I could hopefully get it done. What up, Brooke? Like, there's one flat of peaches I have to do. And then I got another full flat to do. And then I finished my dehydrated peaches. There's my dehydrated peaches. So they were 24 hours at 145 degrees. Yeah. So for like trail mixes, maybe do a granola bar with it. Caitlin's dad likes to put it into his oatmeal in the morning. So good stuff there. Literally just slice the peaches in quarters and dehydrate them. I'm just waiting for the water to get to a boil. Or at least a simmer. So the peaches are going to go into the water for 10 seconds. 10 to 15 seconds. And the skin should lift off of the flesh. And I'm just going to peel off all of the flesh. Or all of the skin. And then save the flesh for some jam. Hey Connor lad, how are you today? Okay. I'm going to drop a couple pieces. And done. So right into a bath of ice water. So it shocks them. Now this should just peel right off. The peaches were in the fridge beforehand, so they were really cold. So, no skin left on it. Into the bucket. I'm going to try using a knife though. Yeah, last night we had some stuff to get done, so we weren't able to stream. Some wedding stuff. So I'm literally just peeling the skin back. It'll come off in one plug. This is really easy to do. So you can do the same principle for tomatoes. If you do a little crosshatch in the bottom of the tomato and put it into boiling water, and leave it for 10 seconds, 15 seconds in the water, take them out of the water, put them into ice water, it will take the skin off as well. So you can do a puree without having skin inside your puree. Yeah, boiling water, then ice water. Get them really hot, get them really cold. Has anybody ever made peach jam before? Caitlin and I are debating leaving the skin on for the peach jam or taking the skin off. Well, Magic Cookie, you came to the right channel, learn how to make some jam. Okay, first 8 are done. Only 2 more batches of that actually. Not bad. Smells incredible. It is roll up. Yeah, we just got these from the Okanagan. So the Okanagan area in Canada is really, really good for growing fruits and vegetables. And it is one of the biggest wine producers in Canada. Is that area. Left these in for a little bit longer, way better. Literally skin that peach in like 10 seconds. Oh my god. Literally, Magic Cookie was just talking about a peach ice cream. I like peaches with my yogurt and granola.
Peach and honey.
Yeah. This works really well. Except for this peach.
There's always that one peach.
Yeah, you're that one peach.
Oh no.
Smells like weird. In color too.
Oh, that's the one that was like kind of grainy. Remember when I ate that one fresh? Guys, I'm here. Just changing the batteries in my wireless mic.
Then the lovely one will take over. For in New York, actually all through the state. Not me.
I was starting to wonder.
Well, if you can get my last peaches in, that'd be great.
For what, 10 seconds?
15 seconds seems to be better.
Oh, roasted peaches? Okay, I'm gonna switch this. Testing. We are live. Hi, guys. Hi, hi, hi. I wanted to play this for us. So 7 of them. Oh, this one's really soft. I think we can't do it.
I wanna jam it with you. We're jamming, jamming, and I hope you like jamming too. And the rules ain't no vow, we can do it anyhow. I and I will see you through.
We're jamming. I wanna jam in with you.
You're gonna take care of the grab lock after stream, or you want to do that too?
Can you do it too? I can help you, or we can do it together after. Cook with Sammy. Sammy Sundays. Hey Connor, Rook, Rolo, how are you? Now I want peach ice cream.
Yep.
Or just peaches with ice cream. Even that's good. Even that's good. Okay, so tonight we are cooking for Armored Gimp, and they requested stuffed squash. So I'm gonna do my variation, and this is actually something that I've never done before. So pretty excited to do that with you guys. So I'm gonna start getting ingredients out since Sammy's almost done, and then we'll work our way into dinner. And I hope everyone had a wonderful day. I think this would be interesting if you cut it this way instead. That way we can have a little bit of leftovers for lunch. Because the other one's pretty small.
We won't have that.
Okay. Sammy says no leftovers. The jester squash. Jester. Okay, I got the sausage, peppers. Gotta go grab the Swiss chard. Right now, now? Right now, now. Right now, 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 now. Okay, so are you gonna carry on with the water? Okay. Thank you. I will be back in a second. Just gonna grab Swiss chard. back. We are back. So, are we saving the skins? No, okay. Okay. She's a cloth. The juices. So many juices. I think I might just pour it into the bowl. Skills, guys. That's for you. Yeah, roasted peaches are so good. It just kind of concentrates the flavor, right? All right, so let's do this. Hi, I'm here. Woohoo! Beer bratwurst sausage is what Sammy picked. Here's our lovely squash. We're gonna do some onion and peppers with some garlic. Obviously. Hopefully this onion's still good. Hey, Armored Gimp, you made it! Yes, this is for you today. Okay, that, and we need to get rice going right away, because that's gonna be kind of our extra little starch. We don't have a ton of rice here, actually, but half a cup is probably enough.
Half a cup of it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
How was your day, Armored? Hey, XYZ. Good to see you again. This is going to be perfect. I'll just make this full cup. The satisfaction of emptying a container. Oh, hey, Dust. How are you, man? Okay, so first things first, we're gonna cook this rice. Wednesdays are always long for you. Woke up an hour early, so made French toast, so it was a good start. Nice. Yeah, that's a great way to do that. Yeah, we got up early too to get back to work, but at least we get to go home early. So that's also awesome. Yeah, we beat all the traffic. We're here with you guys. Okay, let's cook this rice so it's kind of just under a cup. So I'm gonna put it into here. So we need just under 2 cups of water then for that. And then we will work on, maybe I'll do the sausage first. Cook the sausage first so we can get some of that delicious flavor into the pan to cook the veggies with afterwards. I think that'll be a good way to do it. Yeah, you know what, Dust? I've never done stuffed squash before, so this is new for me. And then if you guys have been around on previous streams when I cook rice, you will know that I like to toast my rice kernels first before we add any liquid to it.
Toasting is key.
It adds a little bit of nutty flavor, but it also helps the kernels stay nice and firm and they don't get all stuck together and mushy. So that's a good little trick to start off with as well. Yeah, and usually the rice does not stick to the bottom either. I feel like maybe that music was a touch too loud. Hi, Vian. Good to see you. How are you doing?
Ask them if your voice is a little low. Indog let me know yesterday.
Guys, is my voice a little bit low for volume, or are we all good? Oh yeah, Armored, you were here last time we cooked the rice like that. And we're all just like, what is going on?
Are you not gonna cook? Where'd the starch go?
It's fine. Okay, thanks, guys. Hey, Matthew. Just in time. The sausage. Hello again. Except for this stuff, we're actually going to take it out of the casing so that we can have like little pieces of sausage fried up instead of rounds, because I think that would just mix in better with the rice and the veggies for the stuffing for the squash. Yeah. Hello, Matthew. Did you just call me that? Yes, I did. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. He's like, pardon? Hell no. I'm guessing you only get called that when you're in shit. This is my guess. Is this a Cajun-inspired meal? Oh my gosh, Catherine? That is not even my name. Okay, getting distracted. I gotta stir our rice kernels. So you'll see when they start to toast that the kernels will go more white in color and less translucent looking. So when it looks like about half of them are toasted, then we're good to put our liquid into the rice. Catherine is my name now. No! There's actually no Y in my name, but to be honest, I don't care. Katerina? Oh goodness, guys. Sam says that's a bad name. Yeah, you were close. Okay, let's check this out. Adding our liquid in, first cup. We want that sizzle right away. Yes. So just under 2 cups, because we're just under 1. Why are some not good?
Some should not have been.
Oh.
Should not have been bought.
Well, whatever, we're making jam with it, so I don't think it matters too much. And then I always cover my pot of rice until it comes up to a boil. And a lot of people say simmer the rice, but I like this method because you boil it and the kernels are always separate at the end. And this is actually an East Indian style of cooking rice. You thought it was Aphrodite. Thanks, Matt. Hee hee. Okay, let's cut up some veggies. I'm gonna move this squash over for now. Nothing's gonna happen with that just yet, because I know once we get this beef in the pan, it's gonna cook quick. And then, holy shit, this onion has seen better days. Once the squash is in the oven, I think it will take maybe half an hour to roast. So then, Sammy, that's when we can do the gravlax with everyone. How about that? No bacon today, nope. Just the beer bratwurst sausage from the butcher shop. Okay. So I'm just gonna do the onion in nice bite-sized pieces. Pretty small, actually. That way we can distribute the flavor evenly. That's acceptable, thank you. So like 1/3 of an inch sized cubes for our onion. And we'll smash our garlic cloves. Is anyone else cooking right now? Or at some point tonight or today? We need to blend it. Maybe if you were coming over to eat, Matt, I would go through all of that extra effort. You'll be using Chef Mike, nice. What's Chef Mike cooking up for you tonight, Matt?
I love Chef Mike.
Bacon cheese bread, oh, deadly. So you're having the bacon tonight then. Okay, our 3 garlic cloves. This is gonna get so good and garlicky. You're coming over, you're cooking for me? We don't even have a Chef Mike in the kitchen though. It's in our car just in case we need it when we're at work. You just got slammed? By what? Okay, so cutting up our peppers. You guys remember the trick? So we go cut it close to the core. I hit it, so maybe that was a little bit too close. Because we want to minimize getting the seeds everywhere. I thought you meant you were cooking the bacon cheese bread for me. Gosh. Tough crowd tonight. We will save the top little pieces for doggo snacks. Doggo pepper snacks. You guys. Seriously, pepper seeds everywhere. Try tapping it first. This one's just got a wide core. It's wide. More doggo snacks. And that is 2 peppers cored up. Just gonna trim this little piece off. I've got a boo-boo. And how is this actually? Really nice and sweet. Okay, rice is going. So once that's done, you kind of start putting everything into the bowl that we're gonna make the filling in. I don't know why this music is like this. It's really slow. Usually it's like chill hop. What's going on? Oh, bath bombs? Torino. I'm feeling it. Okay, so peppers are gonna be nice and bite-sized as well, but we will keep in mind that when they cook, they will shrink a little bit. So maybe we'll do, maybe that was a bit too big. Maybe we'll go like 1/2 inch thick pieces and then we'll turn it into cubes. you know what? I'm gonna do this with my knife. I'm glad you guys are all like really into this stuffed squash. This is even a challenge for me. I was like, what am I gonna put in this? So hopefully my little concoction tastes good. Thank you for the challenge, Armored Gimp. Ah, that's better. I mean, you should always use a steel dust pirate to keep your edge on the knife. And then the only time you should bring out a whetstone for your knife is if you lose the edge and have to put it back on. But for the most part, you should get away with just using a steel and being able to touch up the edge every now and then. Doing it daily is always a good thing though, and that's actually one thing I found I have been lacking on since I stopped working in a restaurant, is taking care of my knife. So hey, call myself out. Cold smoked salmon is delicious, but it is very easy for us to do. Oh, smoked prime rib. You guys know what's up. Might have to break the budget for that one. Pork belly? Yeah, you know what? I'd be down to make our own bacon. Thick sliced. Smoke the entire cow. We need a bigger smoker. Okay. Now starting donations for a barrel smoker. Yeah, you can smoke salt. You can honestly smoke water and then boil eggs in the smoked water. And then you get smoked eggs. Okay, I just started to hear the rice sizzling in the pot. And that's kind of my cue that it needs to come off of the burner and fluff up a bit. So that's what we're gonna do. She's all happy. And now I just cover that with the lid, take it off of the heat, and we're just gonna let it sit for a couple minutes. Do a little steaming action there. That way our rice will be nice and light and fluffy. Yeah, we should get some venison soon from the same guy who brings us the fish and who I went fishing with. He's got all of the game licenses. And we have made an agreement that if he gets the products, we will process them as we see fit and then share everything, which is freaking awesome. Ptarmigan over in BC. Yeah, bear meat. That would be an interesting one. Okay, that's prepped. Feeling good about it. Let's go start cooking our sausage. Crystal, how are you? It's been forever. So start our pan. You can go medium-high heat so that we can get a little bit of caramelization on the sausage meat. And these casings are natural. So I'm gonna take them out, not on camera, because it's kind of an awkward thing. And then we're just gonna crumble the sausage into little pieces. I wonder if I can cut the casing and then take it out that way. I feel like that's way easier. So the butcher shop makes bacon cheeseburger sausages, and they are literally life-changing, you guys. Like, I've never had a better sausage in my life. Flavor-wise, texture-wise, I wish everybody could eat it. So beer bratwurst pork sausages. I don't know if I've ever had this type from the butcher shop yet, so this will be an interesting little experiment.
The bratwurst?
The beer brats? Sammy says he's had them. A smoked caramel mesquite ice cream? That sounds yummy. And garnish it with some like really nice flaked salt. I could see chocolate being good with that as well. Smoke and chocolate. Yep. Holy shit, Torino! Just tipped $20 Canadian. Thank you so much. Thank you. We made it. Yeah, where was the alert? That's really weird, right? No, nobody saw the alert?
Nothing happened.
Okay, Streamlabs is seriously fired. I know we keep saying this, but I think that's gonna be my job this weekend. Cashed in Canadian Tire money. Love it. Love it. Thank you so much, Torino. We completed our goal. Whoop whoop. I guess that's it, guys. IRL stream at TwitchCon. It's happening. We got our interwebs. We are good to go. Cookie, thank you very much as well. Yeah, you're fired, Streamlabs. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. Yeah, woot indeed, I would say. Woot indeed. Okay, let's see if our pan is hot. Yep. Nice little sizzle. So we're just gonna drop little pieces in like this, because once again, when we cook our sausage, it's gonna shrink. And when we say there's sausage in something, we don't want it to be like really, really small pieces where you're like, where's the sausage though? Leave it nice and chunky. And we know that if we put too much in our pan, then it's just going to steam itself, so we're not going to overload it. I think I'm going to let that do its thing, and then we can pour out our rice and start letting that cool off just a little bit. Yeah, you guys, we asked Siri this morning how many days until we go to TwitchCon, and we got 34 days left until we're going back to Cali. Whoa, chronic relapse again? No idea who that is. But I think this is like the 3rd time I've seen them in here. Thank you so much for the $20 as well. So that does prove that our alerts aren't working, right? Because I don't even know if it worked for the bits. I need to change up this lighting in here for a sec, guys. Shine some light on this matter. How's that? Is that a little bit better? I think so. Guys, spoiling me. Where's the beef? You guys. Yeah, no more Streamlabs, seriously. There's a replay button? Should I just press pause and play? This is new to me. Okay, this is our bowl, just pouring out our rice. But first, just a quick little check. On the live screen next to live actions, there is a circle button. I'd be worried, Armored, that if I put the rice in uncooked, that it wouldn't cook in time, that the squash would go mushy on us and start falling apart. So I thought it'd be smarter to put it in cooked. I could be totally wrong though, and we could end up with like something weird and mushy, but that's why I want it to cool off a little bit first. So proof that it doesn't stick.
Cover your ears for a second, or your mic.
Just turn it to mute.
Nope.
Why aren't you working?
Why are you yelling?
Because Armor told me.
Oh, okay.
Said maybe you can demoralize it, or Trino said it didn't work. It didn't work. I tried.
Why are you yelling? Loud noises. Whoa. That's not very fatty, is it? Rolo's awake. Yeah, we scared it and me. I don't like yelling. Trino almost peed their pants. Hey guys, we seriously almost burnt the sausage. I don't know why. Guess my pan was a touch too high. I thought the sausage would be fatty enough. She was wrong. We don't make mistakes often here, but when we do, we admit them, because we don't have egos. Like, keyword almost here. Very close. Some of the pieces I'm probably just gonna munch on myself, because I know that they might be too dark. Yeah, it's caramelized. Yeah. So we're gonna burn our sausage for the best flavoring. Believe me, guys, trust. Trust. Yeah, very smoky. Slightly charred. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being very understanding.
Do we have juniper?
I don't know if we do, Simon.
Upstairs has juniper?
Maybe? Okay, so I guess I will turn the pan down to like a medium heat instead of medium high, because obviously this thing's rocking. It's actually still super good, even though it's dark. And look at this, though. Now that the fat released, it is not sticking. Pour that into the rice. And we'll cook our last little bit of it. And the next thing going in the pan, this is awesome, because this is kind of seasoning the pan as we go. We will start to saute our onion and garlic, and then put our peppers in. And then after that, the last vegetable is just some Swiss chard to quickly cook with a little bit of wine. And I was thinking maybe we could spice it up and throw a chili or something in there. Yeah, cast iron just holds its heat, right? Hey, ready to poop. How's your day?
That's honestly the greatest name I've seen on Twitch.
Torino. Yeah, oh, the sausage looks
If I
burnt.
could change-
We'll just make a gravy.
If I could change my name to I'm ready to poop,
Yeah,
I would totally do that.
Sammy wants your username. Okay, everyone's happy in there.
What do you need, Smoot?
We got a doggo at the door. We have pepper snacks for her.
Pepper snacks, sir?
Yep.
Okay.
Dust. Hello. Okay, garlic press. Garlics. You making up the Gravlax mix?
We're doing what I need to do.
Okay, Simon. I think you just told us to not bug him, but hey. I thought it was Sammy's words for don't worry about what I'm doing. He's doing what he needs to do. Flip it over. Yup. Okay, I'm gonna get the Swiss chard out. This is our garden Swiss chard. Look at this massive bag I picked the other day. Torino, hard lurk mode. Gotta call your daughter. Okay, have a good phone call. Hope your daughter is well. And this is rainbow Swiss chard. So if you look at the stalks, they're all different colors. Really, really nice. Just have to give this... Actually, I don't even have to wash this because I already did. Haha, winning. Sammy's blending. Yeah, Armored, I am so happy that you came in the other night. Otherwise, I don't know if you would have seen the message, right? We're cooking for you tonight, Armored. Gotta make it delicious. I think this is fine with the sausage being like 75% cooked because it's still gonna cook in the oven. And we don't want to dry it out, that's for sure. So next step is I will add just a touch of olive oil to saute our peppers and veggies. And then my pan is on like more of a low heat now. So we don't need a ton of oil. And we're gonna get the onion into there first. You weed whacked a whole bunch of Swiss chard? Matt, you should have picked it and gave it to someone to eat. That's hilarious though. What's this? It's green, it must be a weed. Nice, Sammy. I have a feeling these onions are gonna caramelize pretty quickly.
That's the most non-smelling fish I've ever smelled.
That's the coho still?
Yeah, that's Fridays.
Holy smokes. What's Sam tossing? He's making up the mixture for the salmon gravlax cure. So like lox, gravlax, kind of the same thing, where you do a mix of sugar, salt, and spices and let it sit for 24 hours and then rinse it off. And then you can eat it. It's like halfway to smoked salmon, except you don't smoke it. It's an old school preserving technique from Scandinavia. And they actually call it gravadlax. Oh, the deer must be here in the backyard or something. Doggo's freaking out. Or maybe the bear's back, guys. I noticed the grapes were starting to ripen today. Okay, so we didn't cook our onion fully before we put the garlic in. So the onion's like 80% of the way cooked. We put our garlic in. That's gonna cook really quick. So now our next step is to put our peppers in. And then the peppers are really watery, right? So that is going to kind of deglaze the pan with all of the delicious flavors that we've been building in there. Don't look into Sammy's eyes. You might just fall in love. How big is the bear? I haven't seen it yet this year. Last year it was still a young cub. So if it's the same one, oh, it'll be bigger. I'm gonna guesstimate that last year it probably weighed like 80 to 100 pounds. Okay, so our next step now for our peppers is we want to season this mixture as it cooks. She says yas. I think I want to grind a little bit of pepper into there as well. And guys, should we add some sort of spices? Like, would chili powder be good in this? I don't know. Or some herbage? Okay, the peppers are probably gonna take 5 minutes, so I'm gonna try and cut up the Swiss chard in the meantime. Tony's with some herbs. I feel bad because I already added salt though, Matt. Ooh, a curry. Curry would go good with the beer bratwurst sausage. Do I have a little curry mix? I think I actually do.
Curry always goes good with the rice.
Yes, I do. This little baggie that I saved.
Ketchup and curry spice.
Here it is. Ketchup and curry. Yeah, I still want to have that. What is that? The fries called? Currywurst? I want that. This is a great time to add the spice because we do want to cook it a little bit. Spice loves oil and getting heated up. It'll actually bring out more flavor than if you didn't do that. Holy, that smells good. Good suggestion, Armored. And I didn't add too much because I don't want it to just be overly curried. I still want to taste the sweetness from the peppers and the beer and the sausage.
Message Zach. Hey Siri. Message Zach. If you want, come grab the salmon. It's ready to go.
There's not enough sausage? 4 links for 1 meal? Are you cray-cray? Guys, I think our channel went like slow on us for music. It's like, yeah, like you said, candlelit dinner music. Usually it's got like a little bit more bump and beat to it. All you see is peppers, because the sausage is right here, Matt. You silly. And I was thinking about making kind of like a tomato basil, either sauce or puree to go with this while the squash is roasting. I think that'd be really good. Sigrid. Sun-dried tomato, wasn't planning on it. But that would be super tasty. Might be a little bit hard to blend it. Okay, let me taste these peppers. Perfect. Okay, check out what's going on, guys. This is where we're at. Little update. We got our rice and sausage in the bowl. Curried peppers with onion and garlic. I'm gonna add a touch more olive oil to the pan. Get the Swiss chard stems in there. And then chop up the leaves quickly. And then we are basically good to go. I thought this would take me longer, but it's not so bad. Hassan, thank you for the follow. Hey, the alert. I know, right, Matt? Maybe the yelling did work.
Did it work?
Yeah, the follow alert did. Cookie! 1,000 biddies. Yeah, because it worked. Holy smokes. Like, why? Why does it work now? Madness, I tell you. I do have canned tomatoes, Matt. That's what I was thinking. They're just on the other side of the house. A little bit of tomatoes, some basil. Puree it up because the basil is popping right now, so I have to use it up. Oh, the canned tomatoes with the stems. Oh my gosh, I'm not ready yet though. Give these a little stir-y. The stems obviously need a little bit more cooking time than the greens. The greens will cook in a minute or two once we add the wine and get some steam going in our pan. Look at this Swiss chard leaf. It's going out into 2. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna stuff the squash with all of this filling, and then I'm going to wrap it with foil so it kind of steams at the same time. And then near the end of the cook, when the squash is soft, I'm gonna take the foil off and then grate cheese on top and put it under the broiler, because we always gotta cheese it up. But now that we added the curry, I feel like maybe my tomato basil sauce is like too Italian. Maybe you gotta do a little bit of a different tomato sauce. Yeah, the heart charred. Aww. Boom. That's true. East Indians use basil. Okay, we're going over. So once again, we have to season our veg when we cook it, right? I think it's really important if you're making a filling or a stuffing for something that you make sure it is very well seasoned. I feel like that's a step that some people might forget, and then everything looks really good, but then when you go to eat your stuffed squash, it doesn't taste as good as you thought it would. Salt is usually the answer. So I'm gonna do a quick sprinkle now. And I'm gonna add some white wine to create some steam. You would have blended everything but the meat? What? I'm trying to create a little bit of texture as we go as well. Okay, quick little stir-y. And now, time to wilt. Yum. So now that took everything off the bottom of the pan as well. So what did we create? Like 4 layers of flavor. Give this a taste. Mmm. Really good. You appreciate the colors? Thanks. I think it's just the season right now as well, though, is like everything is growing so well. There's so much variety from the garden. Yeah, exactly, Armored. Spinach, kale, bok choy, any type of green that you want. I mean, it's really up to you, or if you don't like greens, don't put it in. And now we mix it up. Okay, this is smelling really good. I don't even want to stuff the squash. I just want to eat this mixture. Well, our rice hasn't gone mushy on us, so that's a good sign. Even after we piled everything warm on top of it. So maybe we'll be totally fine when we go to bake our squash. This is why I don't cook with my hair down. There's a hair in the food. Oh gosh, we're spilling. Vinegar, brown sugar, black food coloring equals balsamic. Wow. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if that's how they made some balsamics. Gotta cut those costs. Black food coloring. Nobody will notice until you open your mouth afterwards. Okay, let's give this a try. Have some peppers, Swiss chard, and a little bite of sausage. That is really good. I really like the sausage in there. It's still super juicy. Yeah, success. And the seasoning is perfect as well. So I would not add any more salt to this. So we know that we've added enough salt as we cooked it. Really good. Okay, squash time. And then while we're doing our squash, let's heat up our oven at the same time so we're not waiting on that later. So I think I want to roast the squash at a pretty high temp in the oven. I think I'm gonna do 425 Fahrenheit. True balsamic vinegar is made from a reduction of pressed Trebbiano and Lambrusco grapes. The resulting thick syrup, called Mostocotto in Italian, is aged for a minimum of 12 years. Yeah, I'm gonna say that most balsamic in the stores is not 12 years old. And I will also say this, like, the true Italian vinegars is they usually don't send that stuff to North America. They'll keep that for themselves, as they should. Okay, so we're gonna cut the top off, and real quick, this is called a jester squash. And the really cool part about this variety with this type of skin is that you can eat the skin as well. It's really nice and soft. So there's not any waste at all, except from what we scoop out the seeds. Burke Health, how are you? That's what makes it so powerful and really expensive. Exactly, Matt. And actually, because we're gonna eat the skin, and I don't know what happened to this from the farm, I'm just gonna give this a quick wash. Quick little rinse. What's going on? Okay, we'll cut off the butt. No, not the butt. There we go. I'm gonna trim up this little bit here. It's still pretty hard. I hope this squash is good. Okay, and now I'm gonna cut it in half this way. Yeah, but that's the best part. Oh, cream of wheat, the worst, Crystal. This is actually gonna prove to be a little bit difficult, so I'm gonna try and stand it up this way. Is your mouth numb, Crystal? And now we scoop it out. Scoop out all the seeds. Nike, how are you, man? I'm happy you're here. Does this mean you have interwebs somewhere? And your tongue is numb? I hate that, right? I've only had to do that once, and I think I bit the side of my tongue, or like my cheek. And I was like, no! What did I do to deserve this? So you want to scoop out kind of all the stringy bits, because there's really not much flavor on the inside. That should make a nice little compartment for us. I don't know if it's big enough, to be honest. I might scoop out a little bit more and then just save it. Aw, Nike, my dude. Well, at least you're here with us. Jelly-filled poop? What's happening? Having girl problems? You thought I was gonna keep it whole? Just like drill out a little spot in the top? How would I scoop out the seeds though? What type of sorcery is this? That sounds like some weird stuff, jelly-filled. I would be careful. Okay, like cut the top off that way. That would be kind of a funny squash. I should have used the other one. I think it would take forever to cook if we kept it whole like that. But we do have another squash if we feel like we want to try again. I'm gonna say that's not enough room for our filling. So I'm gonna even out this side, I think. Whoa. It's pretty hard, actually. I don't know if we'll get there. Probably have to use a knife. Using my boning knife because it's got some flex to it. At least I'll have like little squash pieces to roast up for something. We need more room for filling. You guys gotta stay away from those girls like that. Sounds like bad news. Okay, I think we did good enough here. That looks like a better compartment. This one, I'm gonna try and use my spoon. Show this squash who's boss. Today, we are the squash boss. Yeah. Or maybe I just throw them back in our cast iron pan that's still hot and just put the lid on it. That's also an option. I think I like that. Yeah, don't pull my hair. You guys know better than that anyways. And then I think to create a flat surface is the last thing that we have to do. So stand it on the flat side, safety first. Just gonna trim a little bit off that part. And now it will stand straight. Ta-da! That's a good little canoe, hey? Is it important? I feel like when we go to eat it, for sure. But I don't know if it's really important. I just don't want it to be kind of sliding or rolling all over the plate. 2 poop-centered names. You guys found the right spot. This is going to be perfect, I think. Just rinse my knife off before we got all the squash seeds stuck onto it. 5 minutes, Matt. You're almost there. Okay. And now we put all this goodness into here. I don't think we have nearly enough space in this squash. Probably gonna eat some of this delicious filling on the side, maybe even while it's cooking. How much should we pile it though? Oh no, it's falling out. Not the sausage. At least you saw the good parts. What, the meat cooking? Everything else, terrible. That is true, Armored, yeah. The rice is cooked, so nothing should really expand here. Yes, Sammy.
What if I have a raid on the 20th of June 2020?
What if you have a what?
A raid.
You don't do it. You tell Cody that he has other things that are more important. You burnt your chicken with creamy broth? No. Jelly filled. Why did you go and do it? Yeah, the rice might still soak up some juices from the squash though. And then kind of the other thing with the squash is that the squash isn't seasoned at all. That's kind of one other thing that maybe I overlooked, but hopefully there's enough seasoning in this that it'll just kind of seep into it. And I don't know how it looks for you guys, but I think this has to come off. Is it less glary? That's better. Yeah, Sam asked what would happen if there was a WoW raid on our wedding day. You heard the answer, guys. Because your large pan is shite. I'm gonna say it's definitely not cast iron then. Although, I almost burned my sausage today, so who's really winning here? I don't think either of us. Okay. Do we think we need to do anything else to this? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna put the lid on, set a 20-minute timer, and check it at that point. When is the day? June 20th, 2020. Yeah, then the wedding is in WoW. Matt. Okay, 55 seconds on our oven, so I'm gonna pop this in now. That is heavy. And 20 minutes on the clock. That was a thing? Seriously, Matt? I've never touched that game in my life. Set a static cam and live stream it without commentary. There used to be wedding rings? Seriously? Okay guys, I think I'm gonna have a little bowl. Sammy, would you like a little bowl? Literally like 2 bites. Because she's hungry. Look how much filling we have left. This is gonna make, I don't know, something really good. Probably just eat that for lunch tomorrow. And then we're gonna work on our tomato basil sauce. Bye, Matt. Have a good ride home.
Safe drives.
The merch store had a shirt that said, "Wow, ruined your marriage." Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go to the other side. I don't know why that keeps zooming out. Just going to grab some tomatoes because I for sure don't have any here. I will be right back, just muting my mic. I'm back. Yeah, I'm going to the other side. Don't worry, I came back. So this is what I'm thinking now that I found these 2 cans. A tomato and coconut kind of sauce. So we're just gonna use the coconut milk to thin out the tomatoes when we blend it. Cause then that will go with our curry spice in the filling in the squash. I feel like that's gonna be delicious. Might be wrong though. Yeah, it's already 6 salmon. What do I want to use to bump up my flavorings for my sauce? Perfect. I have a little bit of garlic oil. I think that's all we will need. It's 9 at night for you? Holy smokes. Okay, just turning my pan onto medium high. Oh, Sam joking about proposing? Are you sure? I used up my last onion in the filling, so I think we'll be okay without it though. I'm probably not gonna use this whole can of tomatoes. Yeah, don't make me second guess it. Oh, you silly guys. Yeah. You might be able to run away, but I still got all the money on my finger. Now what? Yeah, Torino. Well, it's been this long, so I guess that's that. I think I might put a little bit extra of the curry powder into our sauce as well, just a touch to kind of mimic the flavor of the filling. So let me do this for you. Just gonna drop a couple tomatoes in. Before the oil gets too hot, because then it will start to splatter and be a little bit terrifying. But I like how these are really nice and whole. Something like that, I think. Then should be able to just freeze the rest. Then we'll sprinkle our curry powder over top now.
What day do you think you want to go to Evanston? How many days early do you want to go?
Like at least 2, I would say.
We'll probably get there for the 17th and have the finish it Friday, do what we need to do, and then Saturday go to the campus.
Yeah.
And then how long do you want to stay afterwards?
Up to you.
Leave till the 23rd.
Sure.
Cody says it's fine to stay there.
We're setting up our arrangements of where we're gonna stay when we go back to my hometown to get married. Staying with Sam, his friend. You love weddings, but not your own? What? Why did your wedding suck ass? Jelly filled. You didn't screw the joke up. I'm gonna flip it over. And then I'm gonna go grab some of that basil from outside, guys. Hopefully it's not too staticky when I go do that. Yeah, will they allow him there? He lived there for how many years, Sam? 4 years? That's where we met. I still remember the day that I walked into the kitchen on my first day of work. And the chef was like, "This is Sam." I was like, "Who is this guy?" And Sam was like, "Who is this girl?" And now we're here. We got some big basil leaves outside right now. Sizzle, sizzle. This is looking good. I'm gonna smash them a bit now. sizzling should sizzle right down. And then let's add our little bit of coconut milk. Don't try to run your wedding on your own. Oh no, that's exactly what I'm doing. But we don't have a bridal party or anything like that, so it's pretty chill. I feel like I've been doing good so far. Don't scare me. Look at the coconut cream on top. We'll definitely spoon some of that in. And then can we get down to the liquid? This is how you know you have good coconut milk, guys. If you gotta dig down to the water. So I'll pour a little bit of that in. Maybe one more scoop of the cream. So good. And then who was it the other week that was telling me to put the coconut milk in my coffee? Maybe that's how I'm gonna use up the rest of that can. Because I love coconut. And then we're not gonna put the basil in until the very end because we wanna preserve all of that fresh basil flavor. If we put it in now, it's actually gonna dull it out and it's not gonna taste as basil-y. Rage Man, thank you for the follow. You're getting tingles and hungry? Well, welcome. You always wanted to run your own restaurant, Cookie, but you never had the opportunity to even be in a real kitchen. How come? Nice, Rolo. Yeah, honestly, we did think about it. We're like, should we do it? But our parents would be so upset. So upset. Okay, this is actually smelling really good. Gonna add a touch of salt as that cooks. Gonna finish my little bowl snack. Does Canada have a Vegas for weddings? Nope. Vegas does not exist in Canada. Yeah, you just got to go to Vegas then. I would, except we already paid like $5,000 for our spot. Just making sure this isn't sticking while it's simmering. Basically just trying to cook the tomato to soften it up. Sorry. You know what, Cookie? Honestly, you're better off. Yeah, you're better off. That's all I'm gonna say. But if there's ever a point that you're like, I want to like do some food industry stuff, let us know. Okay, so we need our little hand blender out for this sauce. Put it together while we wait. Yeah, it's interesting the path your careers and life take over time, hey? And it's also interesting just to like wonder how like one situation could have changed everything. what kind of restaurant were you thinking of opening or working in, Cookie? Okay, we got 4 minutes left on our squash timer. I'm really excited to check this out. I'm gonna keep smashing these tomatoes down a little bit more. And then our next serious question for finishing dinner off, do we grate some cheddar cheese over top of the squash and broil it and make it all melty and gooey, or do we not need that? A PB&J deli, epic. Actually, I need to put either Asiago or Parmesan on the grocery list. Finally, our cheese storage has gone down. There's not enough options now. Scaramouche, how are you? I don't know if it needs it. I don't think it does, to be honest. How do you, so typically I do the viewer request by either bit donations or like a monetary donation. So Torino, if you're still in here and want to request something for your donation as well as chronic relapse, let me know, guys. But otherwise, yeah, if you want to just suggest something, let me know and I'll work it into the menu at some point. Yeah, send me all the foods. Oh, Torino, poutine. Okay, I'm in. I'm so in to do another poutine. Hi, Eric. How are you? Poutine is always a good idea, guys. Okay, I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna wipe off Armored's name from my chalkboard for requests and put Torino's up with poutine. Or poutine, as the Quebecois say it. Poutine. And did I see someone say WTF is poutine? Oh, goodness. Jesse's here, Sammy. How are you, Jess?
Good, how are you?
Good?
Hello.
Hello.
Sam's just gonna grab the fish for you. Did you have a good day?
Yes, how are you?
Yeah. Okay, guys, let's check this out. Timer's going off. Oh, hello.
I'll make sure background.
Bye, Jess. Having a moment. Yeah, please hold. So it is softening up, but nowhere near being done. And it is sizzling though. So what do we think? Maybe if I put a little bit of water in the bottom, do we think it would cook faster and kind of steam? I feel like I kind of want to try that. Just like a touch. Shiggity, how are you? So that was 20 minutes. I think I'm gonna do 15 minutes for the next interval. And then I think we should be good. Oh, beer. Okay. Okay, if it's not cooked the next round, that's what I'll do. I'm sorry I did it before you guys answered. Don't hate me. Okay, so sauce is still simmering. Jelly filled, I won't hurt you. Poutine in burger form, you're crazy. But that would be delicious. As long as the fries are crispy and not soggy. A baked potato poutine. Hollow up a potato and put all the gravy and cheese curds into it. We'd have to get some sort of crunch though still, because otherwise everything is just so mushy. It definitely isn't heart smart. Nope. But it's delicious. Just crumble potato chips on it. It's like, look, it's crispy potato. Okay, our tomatoes are almost softened. I think the color of the sauce is looking really nice so far. Once it blends, it should turn pretty nice and orange, I'm thinking. Yeah, just pour the gravy and cheese curds into the baked potato and then dip your fries into it. This is madness. Yeah, there might be issues getting the cheese, it's true. Okay, still have to write the name up here. Hold tight. I think last time I made poutine on stream, I made a maple bacon and also a duck poutine. I mean, cheeseburger poutine is always good. Or we take out the pastrami from the freezer and do a pastrami poutine. Kind of like a Reuben almost. How good would that be?
Harvey says hello.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see Doggo. So where we're staying, guys, this is cute Doggo. That's a pretty cute Doggo.
This is Harvey.
Harvey. What a name. Yeah, I can't even. Cannot. Just want to give it so many pets and hugs. What's in the pot, Dust? Glad you asked. So we started with some garlic oil, some more of the curry powder, and then some canned whole tomatoes. And we kind of sauteed that a little bit to get the curry flavor aromatic with the oil. And then we put some coconut milk in there to make kind of like a creamy tomato sauce. And then at the end, we're gonna blend a handful of basil in. Because our stuffed squash has like a curry theme going. So I thought I would just continue that on. Because I feel like it's gonna need something saucy. The mix wasn't that wet, and it's for good reason because I didn't want the mix to go too mushy on us. Okay. Sammy, anything else you wanna do? More peaches or something, or you're good?
I've done everything. I did my stuff.
He did his stuff. So they're just prepped and then we have to can tomorrow.
You can make the puree for the jam if you want. They're already quartered. Or you can salmon's all done and gone.
Awesome.
The only one I saved was the coho for us.
The idea of a cheese and gravy fried wonton instead of the crab ragoon. Oh gosh. That would be like molten lava in your mouth though. Like that would be terrifying to try and eat. Oh no. Sammy has made up the gravlax with coho salmon that I caught last Friday. So what was in your mixture, Sammy?
Szechuan peppercorns, little chili flakes, salt, pepper, dill, and a little bit of satcheries.
Mmm.
And chili flakes. Did I say chili flakes?
Yep. 3 pierogies on fries and covered in curds and gravy with sour cream, bacon bits, caramelized onion. What? That sounds like heaven. Yeah, delightful orgasmic hot mess. I am in. So the salmon, so sorry when I muted it for a sec there, but it was my friend from my old job. She's a server there still. Is her boyfriend is the one that fishes and hunts. So I went fishing with Zach last Friday and his dad and his grandpa and caught a 25-pound spring salmon, a 10-pound coho, and like a couple smaller pink salmons that are more kind of like a trout. Super, super fun. We went out on the water. I mean, we were out on the water by 5 a.m. First boat out. We need tags for that. Yep, I had to get my salmon license, everything like that. It only costs $30 though. So $30 for a license, and then you get about $300 worth of fish. And that was only the limits for like the one time. So you only have limits for every time you're on the boat and then come in. So like I can go again next week and get the same amount. Pretty nuts. Yeah, we tickled it. Come here, little salmon. We did rods. No nets at all. We had 3 rods set up at one time, at all times, for the 4 of us. And at one point we had all 3 rods with a catch on it. It was pretty awesome. Okay, I think I want to add just a little bit of white wine into our tomato sauce as well. And then should be time for blending right away. We may have to add some sweetness as well. So I'm gonna pull the honey out just in case. I usually find with tomatoes, there's like a fine balance between sweet and salty. And most tomato sauces have a good amount of sugar in them. Yeah, Sammy did not come out with us because he gets seasick. So it was just me and the boys. Yeah, hip waders. Well, we do want to start fly fishing as well because the river is basically across the road from us. Yeah, just throw the dynamite in the water. Should be good to go after that. Salmon fishing was so much fun. That is honestly something I wish I could stream, but I would not have service for it. And then the other good thing about getting your salmon license here is that there's always a different type of salmon to fish year round. So it's not like the salmon's only available in the summertime. No, there's all different types of salmon year round. So we're never gonna have a shortage. And hopefully at some point I can also go and fish for halibut and lingcod, and rockfish is the other one. Oh yeah, and Zach told us when we had dinner on Sunday with them is that it's shrimp season right now too. So he's been dropping some shrimp traps. He said last year when he dropped the traps, he got about like 300. at one time. You don't have to be Canadian to get the tags, but I think if you're not a Canadian resident, the tag costs you about $100 more. So a lot of people usually come down here and do like fishing charters where they take a group out on the boat and just go fishing for the day and take home whatever they catch. But we looked it up one time. People charge about $500 just to take you out. It's insane. I'm gonna take this sauce off and transfer it. The tags. Tags and bags, Nike. I'm not gonna blend the sauce in the pan because I don't want to ruin the enamel with the hand blender. Thought that would be a good idea. This is smelling really good. But we can always put the sauce back into the pan just to keep it warm. Okay, so now we have our sauce. Throw in our basil just like that. Okay, the best part about the trip last time though was that basically at the end when we're coming back into the dock, we're like, okay, we got all our stuff, let's call it a day. Like we can't get anything else on the boat, otherwise we'll be doing illegal things. And so we're like, oh, we'll just check one of the crab traps quickly on the way in. The boat dies. She doesn't start back up for us. So we're like, what? Like we can see the dock from where we're at. So we hooked ourselves onto the crab trap to hopefully not keep flowing away with the current into rocks or whatever. So we did that, and then we had to flag down a passing boat to tow us back into the dock. Quite adventurous. Yeah, at least they didn't try to pirate it, right? Okay, this is on the lowest setting and it's still splashing. So we actually didn't end up being able to check the crab pot, but Zach brought over the crabs the day after when he went out with his buddies, and he brought some Dungeness and rock crab. Yeah, well, I guess this is just salvage now. That's nuts, Armored. Yeah, we were in like a little inlet, luckily, so we wouldn't have really drifted out into the open water. We just didn't want to smash anything though. Or into another boat. I don't know how smooth I can make this. It's too powerful. What? I think it's good though.
Just go for it. Just Nike it.
Just Nike it. Ah!
See, you're good.
Tomato sauce everywhere. There we go.
Help.
Okay, before we go any farther, this is looking like a rosé sauce. We gotta taste this. Doctor it up. Can you donate for Sam to throw a pie at me on stream? Yes. I feel like that's allowed. Kind of a waste of a pie, but I'll allow this. Sam's hair and beard are both out of control. Well, you better speak to his barber. Oh, wait, that's me. I already told him that he needs a haircut soon. I was like, your wings are like, you're gonna fly away soon.
My hair is out of control. The black clear out.
That is super good with coconut milk. Wow. He admits it. He had to do a selfie on his phone. He's like, oh, it is out of control. Nothing to see here? Nope, nothing at all. Nothing happened. Did we almost lose the sauce? Nope. That would never happen on stream. Is there sauce all over the honey bear? Yes. Okay, so it does need a little bit of sweetness and then a little bit more salt as well. Honey?
What? Oh.
And then we're gonna check our squash. Get out. So that will be 35 minutes in the oven then. And I think I'm just gonna stop blending with this because we definitely have the basil flavor in here. We'll just stir in the salt and honey. That, there's our spoon. See if this balanced it out. Touch more salt still. It's just because of the richness of the coconut milk. I think we are good. Top donator, viewer request. 1 whipped cream pie, served with love to my face. I've never got a pie in the face before. I feel like that's something that everyone needs to experience. Sam will even bake the pie? Okay, it's smelling like things are cooking in here. Good smells. All the water is gone. The rice is actually a little bit crispy on top. What? What? The squash is feeling soft. Guys, I think we're there. Oh yeah, this hair, like we're gonna slick it back then. Feel like you'd rather see someone else's experience with a pie in the face, not mine? What? Why not? Let's test this. So we're gonna poke the squash with a really sharp knife. If it slides through easily, we know it's all cooked. I think it's all cooked, my friends. We are there, 35 minutes. And we got stuffed squash. Okay, time for plate up. This is great. I think I'm just gonna go quickly grab a few more little leaves of basil from outside to garnish. And then we're gonna try this. So now the question is, would we serve this on a plate or in like a shallow bowl? Oh, not your face. That's fair. I've seen it happen a lot when I was in school. Put butter on top of this, Nike. I think I actually want to take a photo of this in the pan because it looks really nice. Oh no. Put my finger through it. Note to self, don't try and move squash. A bowl so it doesn't roll around. Even though we did cut off the bottom already. But I like where your head's at. It's okay, Scaramouche. It's okay. I like the bowl. I think it'll look really pretty with the sauce underneath. I'm just hoping that it fits in said bowl. The rooster's crowing. Rooster's like, I'm ready. Okay, so now we're gonna cover the bottom of the bowl with our coconut tomato basil sauce, which is actually surprisingly delicious. Probably gonna make this more often now. I'm gonna put a good amount in there. I feel like we're gonna need it. So now we're just gonna shake it. Matt, the baked potatoes. The squash, we just pulled them out of the oven, man. They're looking good. They are looking good, smelling good. Yeah, it's decent. It's really hot too. Ouch. Ouchie. Turn our oven off now. What would you have done, Matt? I don't really want the skin to be too crispy because then I feel like it might be a little bit hard to eat. And we actually didn't put any cheese into this at all. We opted for no cheese. Thank you, Dust. And hello, Shadowlyn. It's been forever. How are you doing? Yeah, we didn't do any cheese, man. We thought that it didn't need it. But I might do a little bit of a drizzle of olive oil. That's the only thing that I think it might need. And then our little bit of basil garnish. I am great, Shadowlyn. So good to see you. Bacon would be delicious. Of course. When is bacon not delicious? Yeah, you've seen me. I just haven't seen you. Love it. Dasher! You're literally just in time, dude. Yeah, why are you yelling at me? Ring the dinner bell. Okay, guys. This is what we have made it. Pretty healthy, I would say. I'm gonna take a quick photo. You guys know the dealio. Squash. It's stuffed with rice and beer bratwurst sausage and curried peppers and a little bit of Swiss chard from my garden. I think you would still eat it. It is very colorful. You guys are right. I think it's gonna be super filling as well. Like, I don't know if we needed the rice. But then I am quite hungry, so it'll probably be just fine. Excuse you, what type of squash is this? This is called a jester squash. Hey, Tragic Monster, how are you? B plus or A minus? Yes. That makes me feel good, Matt. Better than a C. You always pop in to work up your appetite. Good, dude. Honestly, we are so pumped to meet up with you in like a month. It could totally be vegan. It's true. Yeah, this is dairy free. Shocking for us as well. I'm just gonna cut it right in half down the middle and see what's what. Boneless wings and corn dogs? Dude, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so that's how... This is how it looks when we cut it in half. Just a mess. But let's taste everything together. I'm gonna try and get a little bit of everything. A little bit of squash. Best part about using this type of squash is that the skin is edible. Get some of the sauce on the meat. Okay, I'm going in and it's like steaming hot, so I'm gonna give it a few little blows because it's so hot. Yeah, I don't feel like burning my mouth. That's like my least favorite thing to do. You guys are so bad to Matt. Oh, there is another one for Sammy. I just don't know why he's waiting. I'm surprised, actually. This is really good. Like, you can see the shocked look on my face. The rice didn't go mushy on us. The sausage isn't dried out. There's like a perfect little light curry flavor happening. And then the coconut tomato sauce really does bring everything together. I really want Sammy to eat his so he can agree with me, hopefully. Fune! What are my thoughts on Blue Apron and stuff? What is Blue Apron? You came back, but I already started destroying it, and this is seriously delicious. Should I know it? I feel like this isn't a thing in Canada. Is it a meal? Okay, so it's a meal prep service, right? This is what you're telling me about, Dasher? So we have a couple here. One is called Good Food. I don't know what the other one is called. We tried one once from Good Food because they sent us a coupon. It's fine, Matt. I'll just be mad at you forever. No, I'm just kidding. It's totally fine. So we tried a Good Food box once, and it was actually legit. The ingredient quality was up there for sure. But the only thing that we found was that the protein portions were so small. like maybe 3 to 4 ounces, that it wasn't really worth the money. Because vegetables and sides are like the really inexpensive part of the plate, right? Holy, that's a lot of sodium then. Honestly, dude, you're better off just cooking like simple food for yourself at home. Ah! Armored, this was pretty easy to make, right? Considering we made everything ourselves. Like for the sauce, you could probably cheat and use like a canned soup or something like that. Just giving you options, or like a canned pasta sauce if you don't want to spend the time to make it. But super, super good. Yeah, and then the recipes, that was the other thing, is that the recipes said that they would be done in like 30 minutes, and it still took me like 45 minutes to make it. I was like, this is BS. Yoinked. Thank you, Dust. Thank you. That's true, Scaramouche. Yeah. If they're geared towards people with portion control. But then again, like the sodium, is it really healthy? So what are they saying? So 3 recipes per week, serving 2 people, $60. So divide that. That's like $10 a meal. That was kind of the same price as ours, actually. Could be worth it. Because we do know how expensive New York is, right? Could be worth it, man. As long as the ingredients are fresh, I think that's all that matters. Okay, what we got going on? Who are we gonna go raid? Streezy raided us last stream, but I don't think he's on. But I do see a wild Tabatai on. How do we feel about that? What's with all these meatless things? Last time we raided Jason Sipe and he had meatless Monday. Now Tabatai's doing meatless Wednesday, but here's the winning point. He's making pizzas.
It's not vegan Monday. It's still, it just has margarita pizza.
Yeah, it's still pizza. Aw, thanks, Ready to Poop. You left there to come here. Yeah, why does a chicken and fish meal have over 1,000 milligrams of sodium? Nutso. Okay, we're gonna go raid Tabatai. We're going back, Matt. Yeah, we are. You will go back there. I will turn this car right around. Okay, my wonderful people. That is it for the stream today. Thank you for hanging with Sammy and I. When is next stream? On Sunday. So we are thinking of actually doing a pizza stream as well, or we'll be smoking something cooking outside on the egg. So stay tuned. I will be making the menu for next week. Poutine might be on it. I'll let you guys know. And it will be posted prior to Sunday. You guys seriously spoiled me today with the donos. Thank you so much, Torino, Cookie, for all the biddies today. And all the new follows. Welcome. Bye, guys. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And we'll see you next time.